Hello guys, Tav HD here and welcome back to another video. And this video isn't something that I particularly want to do, but I just feel that at this moment in time it's a necessary thing to do, and that is slimming down on my computer collection. Now, quite frankly, I've got more computers than I need. Maybe I want them all, but do I need them? Not really. So I need to get rid of some, and I think the obvious place to start is with some of my PowerBooks. So that's why we're pointed at my very untidy shelves, just to have a look at what I've got and to try and decide what I can get rid of. So anything that I say is for sale in this video will be for sale at the point when this video goes live. So if you see anything that you like and you're within like the Manchester region, then let me know and maybe you could buy some of these off me. So yeah, let's just have a look through and see what can be got rid of. This top computer is a Retina MacBook Pro. It's not actually mine, so can't get rid of that yet. I'm going to be fixing it and then probably selling it on behalf of someone else, but that's not mine to get any money out of. And thankfully I did write stickers on all of these. So a lot of these don't work, so they'll be sold for cheap for parts, but this one, as you can see by the sticker, has all the information on it there. I don't know anything about these, I really can't remember. Let me open this one up. Looks to have a UK keyboard. Just looks like a 17-inch PowerBook, nothing special, but it does work. So for now I'm going to put that in the keep pile, but that could change. Now this one's definitely for going. It's a 1.67. It doesn't have RAM, it doesn't power on, and it's got a cracked display. I don't need it. I think the reason it's got no RAM is because I've already nicked it out of it for something else. So I've got the only usable part out of it, I think. It's a UK keyboard again, but yeah, not sure, can't remember. I'll have to watch the videos about all of these, but that one can 99% go. This one, 1 GHz that boots, no keyboard or trackpad detected, can't be bothered dicking about with it, it can probably go. This one is another 1.67 and it's completely dead. Again, I don't have time to take parts out of these or to try and fix them, so that one can go as well. These two are going to stay. These are special. This bottom one is the high resolution 1.67 that I got, and this is my original 1.67 that was a high res that got molested and has some terrible display on it. So at some point I will still be combining these together to make one good one, so they are going to stay for now. And I might as well put this one back on the stay pile, the one that works. I think I'd quite like to keep that one as well. And I can put that Retina one back up there as well, because that is for another day. These are staying, so they can just go up there for now. Right, down to the 12-inch PowerBooks. I'm pretty sure all of these work, although I'm not sure. Yeah. This one is the one that dual boots Tiger and Leopard. I'll be keeping that. This one apparently has no drive or a dead drive, but I'm guessing it does boot and give us the question mark. So, it's missing some keys, and this is one of the foreign layouts. It's the Quartz Z. Do I need it? Probably not. Let's just put it there for now. This is going to be really difficult because I hate letting things go. This one doesn't boot and is dead, so that can go. I don't really care about that. We've got two 15 inches here. This one boots, so I'll keep that one. This one has no hard drive or RAM, so it can probably go. I was hanging on to these to try and see if I could fix them or harvest parts from them, but realistically I'm never going to do that. And this is one of the ones that got damaged in shipping, so yeah. That one can probably go as well. So yeah, I think I'm going to keep these ones. Might change my mind, but for now I'd like to keep... Now I'm not sure about this one. I'm just so indecisive. If it was up to me I'd keep everything forever, but of course that's not really possible. And this is probably like a really boring video, but I thought I'd document it. Just to document it, basically. This one, I don't know because it just comes up with the question mark, I think. What's the condition like overall? It's the foreign one, missing keys. For now, I will keep it, but you never know. So yeah, that is quite a lot less than we started with, so I suppose that is a good thing. And you might be able to see this compact down here. I made a video about this probably 1.5 years ago. I said I'd make a follow-up where we tried putting a different drive in it and see if it worked. That's never going to happen, let's be honest. I don't have time. This is a cool thing, but I don't have much interest in this laptop. It's like proper old. It should have like Windows 2000 on it or Windows 98. It's a cool thing, it's just not really my style, so I guess that can go as well. So that can go in the going pile. Now, is there anything else on here that I'm willing to get rid of? Oh, there is that white iMac, that 24-inch one. I think I'm going to make one more video about that, then that can go as well. Again, it's a computer that I'd like to keep. It's just massive and takes up loads of room, so probably have to get rid of it. I want to keep it, but it's not really realistic. Down at the bottom of the other shelves are 2 compacts. One of those is mine, the other isn't, but I'm just looking after it. Not going to be getting rid of those. But something that I have got rid of is a Mac Pro. Now, if you remember, I've had 2 2008 Mac Pros. The original one I had that we couldn't get to work, I've now sold that. But I've still got the more recent one that we managed to get to boot to a question mark. So there will be a follow-up about that, trying to get it to boot. If it does, I'll be keeping that. But the other one has gone. I sold that for £15, which is crazy low, but it is now gone. I've also sold that £5 computer with no power supply that we couldn't get to work. I know I said there'd be a follow-up, but it just needed to go, so I got £5 for that. I know it's not a computer as such, but down here on this shelf I'm going to get rid of this Apple TV if I can get it out. This is the Apple TV that I got for free. We made a video about it. It fully works, but it's got loads of old family photos on it from the previous owner, so I need to wipe this, then I can get rid of that. So that could be an extra thing to go. Also, that PS1 I got for free that's down there, I'll get rid of that at some point. I'd still like to get that all cleaned up and fully working, but I'm just so busy that it's kind of like taken a back seat. At some point I will get to doing videos about all these things I've promised. It's just going to take a while. That's an Xbox One S digital, not mine. Can't get rid of that. That's an Xbox 360 that I got for £7 years and years ago. Fully works. I just don't have a power supply for it, so I'd have to sell it without a power supply, so that would mean I wouldn't get a lot for it. Might get rid of it, because I don't need it. So I can test it because I've got a power supply. I just need the power supply for my Xbox, so I could probably only get like 10 or 15 quid for it because the new owner would have to get a power supply for it. But do I need it? No, so it can go as well, so I'll get that out and add that to the pile too. Okay, so there's a couple more things I want to look at, and they are up on the top of this shelf. That first box is my boxed 12-inch PowerBook, keeping that. Above that is my boxed original Apple TV, keeping that as well. Next is that broken 2008 MacBook Pro. Gonna keep that because it's worthless also. It's the only non-unibody MacBook Pro I've got, so I'll keep that. Up there is very good question. I think there's a few PowerBooks in there. I'm not too sure. We'll have to have a look. I've got 2 titanium PowerBook boxes. I've got 3 titanium PowerBooks. One of those has 2 in them. They're all in terrible condition. Worthless, so I'll keep those. There's my 20-inch cinema display now. That might be something for going because it's big, it takes up room, I don't need it. The values of them have dropped, which isn't great, but I might as well get rid of it because it's boxed. I technically didn't pay anything for it because I got it with the Mac Mini, so yeah, let's get rid of that as well. So I'll try and get that down without breaking my spine. So yeah, don't think there's anything else on here that's really worth looking at. So yeah, let's get that down. So there's one PowerBook G4 15-inch in this box. It's the original £10 PowerBook I got a few years ago. I'll be keeping that for now, but I might get rid of it at some point. I'm going to keep the box because I like boxes, so I might get rid of that PowerBook and put one that works in there. I guess we'll just see. So this can go back on the shelf for now, but I will still get the cinema display down. Alright, so here we are with everything that I'm going to be selling. The cinema display is just off to the side. Let me bring that over, because that's what I want to talk about first. For this, because it's boxed and in pretty good condition for its age, I'd like £60 for this, so I'll be listing this on Marketplace for £60. Along with everything else, they'll all be going on Marketplace, depending on the interest on there. I might put them in some other places for sale as well, but to start with, just to be easy, they'll all be going on Marketplace, so I'd like £60 for that. Starting from the left, this Xbox, £10. It's decent condition. It doesn't have a hard drive, it is one of the matte ones. It's got some stains on it that I'm sure can be wiped off quite easily. I did actually make a video about this back in the day, about 4 or 5 years ago. So yeah, that's something. I guess it doesn't really add to the value, of course, but yeah, I think £10 seems fair. If I'm completely out, then I'll accept maybe 5. Let me have a little look how much these tend to go for. Right, someone's selling 2 360 Slims for £15 on Marketplace. They don't know if they work, so I don't know if mine's worth 10. Maybe I'll say like £7 and be awkward and go in the middle. I don't know. At the end of this video, I'll put up on screen how much I want for each one of the things in case you're interested, and just so I know how much to list them for. And there will be a follow-up at some point if I do sell all these, just to say like how much I actually got for them, because that might be interesting. Another thing I'm not sure about the value of is a first gen Apple TV. I can include a HDMI cable and a power cable with this. I know it works, but it is like a completely pointless, obsolete thing, so I'm guessing either 5 or £10. I can try £10, but I would take 5 for it realistically, so yeah. Let's say £10 for that. So let's say £10 for the Xbox, 10 for the Apple TV, but I will take less, and I think I will have to take less, being realistic. This compact laptop, again, surprise, surprise, don't really know the values. I think I paid like £20 for it or something like that. So if I can get 20 for it, I'll be happy with that. I'm sure someone will be willing to pay that for a cool laptop like this. So £20 should be good for that. Moving on to the Apple things, this is where you'd think they'd be worth more, but realistically, most of them are buggered, so probably not. First off, this 12-inch, 1 GHz, no RAM, no /dead drive, and it doesn't boot / is dead. So that always fills me full of confidence. Dent in it. It's not in the best condition, to be honest. This is the one missing keys, and it's just, yeah, not a very well looked after example. £10 for spares. Don't know if anyone would want to pay that, but I'll list each one of these individually, and I might do like a special group deal if someone wants them all. So let's say £10 for the 12-inch. The 15-inch, let's say £15. This has no HDD and no RAM. Does it attempt to boot? I don't know. I can always check, because I'm going to have to try and get photos of these as well. It feels complete. It's got a RAM door, it's got a battery. They probably don't work, but whatever. Let's say £15 for that. And the 17-inch ones, I can probably get £15 each for as well. This is a 1.67, hard drive unknown, no RAM, no power, cracked display. Now I said 15, this one because it's got a cracked display, can't really be used for as many parts. So this one, let's say £10. But this one does boot. 1 gigahertz, hard drive unknown, but it does have an OS on it. 512 megabytes of RAM. Boots, password locked, no keyboard or trackpad detected. This one, because it boots, let's say 15 or 20. I think 15 is probably fairer. So yeah, 15 for that one. This one, 1.67, no RAM, hard drive unknown, GPU dead, no power / dead, completely dead, 15. That seems alright to me. And that is now everything that we've gone through. Alright, so there we are. If I can sell all these things, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things that I will have got rid of. And that is quite good by my standards. And if we include the Mac Pro that I sold yesterday, that'll be 10 items. If we include the £5 PC that I sold the week before for £5, that is 11 items. That will be 11 items gone, which is definitely good. And if I get rid of all these for the prices I want, I should be making a nice, decent amount of money. It's probably a loss if you compare what I paid for them versus what I get, but whatever, I've made videos about them, and yeah, I've enjoyed them. Even the broken ones I've enjoyed fiddling with, just to see what is so buggered about them. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Hopefully it was somewhat interesting, probably not, but at least now you know what I am trying to get rid of. And if you're interested in any of them, please do let me know. Either leave a comment or email me using the email address in the description. And yeah, just say what you're interested in. I'm not gonna post any of these unless I really have to. Might deliver locally, but ideally collection only for all of these, because it's just not worth the hassle of posting them, because they'll only get destroyed like PowerBooks always do. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you're interested in anything, please do let me know, and hopefully I can get a nice bit of money for these. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I'll put up all the prices for everything on screen now, just so you can have a look, and so I know as well. So thank you again, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.